Ave Maria, Alleluia. Resurrexit Dominus, Alleluia, Alleluia. Alleluia. Quem veris mulier, Alleluia. Viventem cum mortuos, Alleluia, Alleluia, Alleluia.
We're in Tours outside the basilica that was dedicated to St. Martin. The basilica must have been enormous in its day, but most of it was destroyed by fire. Now it's in 3 parts. Behind me is a statue that depicts Martin's conversion, the famous story where Martin outside the city of Amiens saw a beggar who was imploring people to give him something to wear because it was so cold. And Martin had given most of his warm clothes away, and yet he cut his own cloak in half and gave it to the beggar. Later he had a dream in which the Lord revealed himself to have been that beggar. Martin's known as the father of Celtic monasticism. He was influenced by the desert, moving up from the south of France, and by his friend Hilary of Poitiers. And he's a good desert man. Martin was a reluctant bishop. They had to drag him here. It's said that he hid in a barn when the people of Tours came to make him bishop. In desert tradition, he had to be dragged to a place of power. He refused to live in the bishop's palace and chose to live just nearby here, well, 3 or 4 miles from here, at a place called Marmoutier, where he had a community of brothers. But it was Martin who influenced the Celts through Ninian, who had said visited here, and if it wasn't Ninian, it was certainly one of Ninian's community. We've got the bells ringing for prayers there, and the church is not open, so I'm a little bit confused. It's hard coming all this way to find the church locked. Every time I've been here, it's been open, and I hope it's going to be open again today. Martin was one of the most influential saints of the 4th century, and I'm not quite sure what he'd say about all this. Being a reluctant bishop, I'm not quite sure what he'd say about this great big basilica that was built in his honour. He probably wouldn't have a lot to say, really. Martin was a brick-hard bloke. To live a desert life, you've got to be tough. His evangelistic style was wonderful. He would go and destroy the pagan temples, or at least cut down the oaks. He showed the passion that was to go into the Celtic Church for the love of Christ, that there could be no compromise between light and darkness. Where there was darkness, there had to come light, no matter what the cost. It's nice to be back in Tours. It's nice to be back at the Basilica. It's a shame it's shut.